All right, let's clap it up for the Most High. The Oakland Sabbath service about to get it started on the way. Akim Lamajim. The first priest, step up and state your registry.
Kakamamad, by Yahweh, by Yasharala.
Kakamamad, by Yahweh, by Yasharala.
Yahbashim Yashar Bakatham.
Yahbashim Yashar Bakatham.
All right. Yahbashim Yashar Bakatham.
That's good. That's good. We good.
Good.
That was good. La Yasharala.
That being said, we're going to get into the Lord's. Prayer. It's Sar, turn and face the east. We'll start with the Lord's Prayer. Abanawa. Shabbat Shemayim. Kodash. Hayah. Shemka. Yahweh. Malakuka. Taba'ah. Ratazaka. Hayah. Asha. Ba'arataza. Kawa. Hayah. Bashamayim. Lathanlanawa. Lakam. Cow. Yawam. Wasalak Lanawa. Kawawaf Nawa. Kasalak Nawa. Kawawaf Yanawa. Wala'ah. Tabaya Nawa. Tabaya Anawa. Banasaya 1. A ball. Awashanawa. Mayan. Rad. Kaya. Laka. Hamalakwa. Wahala. Wahatapara. La'awalamyam. Amen. In English, Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Yahweh, thy kingdom come. Thy will be done. In earth, as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread. And forgive our debts as we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory. Forever. So be it. Amen. So bless Israel. Yahweh. Ba'ashim.
Yahushai.
Barak Lanawa.
Wayasharala. Wahabayath.
Saparium.
Barak.
Rapa'ah.
Magun.
Ba'ashim.
Yahushai.
The water.
Amen. Or in English, Lord
Lord, in the name of Yahushua,
Lord, in the name of Yahushua,
bless us
bless us
and Israel
and Israel
and the school.
and the school.
Bless,
Bless,
heal,
heal,
shield,
shield,
protect.
protect.
In the name of Yahushua,
In the name of Yahushua,
thank you, so be it.
thank you, so be it. We're going to hack the power,
Cock.
cock the power. Salaki. Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Bahashim,
Bahashim,
Yahushua,
Yahushua,
Babkusha,
Babakasha,
the thunder now,
the thunder now,
Hakak,
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 Salaki, Lara Pa'a,
Lara Pa'a,
Kal Makala'a,
Kal Makala,
Kal Makala,
Kal Makala,
Wakal,
Wakal,
Kal,
Marawa,
Madawa,
Hakak,
Hakak,
Latahar,
Latahar,
Hamatazarium,
Hamatazarium,
Hakak,
Hakak,
Lahaquium,
Lahaquium,
Hamathium,
Hamathium,
Hakak,
Hakak,
Al Rakawat,
Al Rakawath,
Hatama'ala,
Hamata'ala,
Lagarshan,
Lagarshan,
Bashim,
Bahashim,
Yahushua,
Yahushua,
the water,
the water,
Aman,
the water. All right, in English, Yahweh, in the name of Yahushua,
Yahweh, in the name of Yahushua,
please give us the power,
please give us the power,
the power to heal all manner of sickness,
the power to heal all manner of sickness,
and all manner of disease,
and all manner of disease,
the power to cleanse the leper,
the power to cleanse the leper,
the power to raise the dead,
the power to raise the
the
dead,
power against unclean
the
spirits,
power against unclean spirits,
to cast them out in the name of Yahushua.
cast them out in the name of Yahushua.
Thank you, so be it.
Thank you, so be it. Under the blessings, Barak,
Barak,
Ata'ah,
Atah,
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 Yahweh,
Yahweh.
Why Yahushua,
Why Yahushua?
Why Ma Yakala,
Why Ma'aka'ala?
Why
Why Ma'aka'ala?
Why Alahayim,
Why Alahayim?
Matazab Ya'ah,
Matazabiyah,
Alawat,
Alawat,
Yahana,
Yahana,
Ha'alawapium,
Alawabium,
Hasaranyum,
Hasaranyam,
Hakwatazai Yanyam,
Hakwatazayam,
Hakayayayum,
Hakayayam,
Waha'akwafium,
Waha'akwafium,
Yahweh Bashim,
Yahweh Ba'ashim,
Yahushua,
Yahushua,
the water,
the water,
Amen.
Amen. All right, in English. Bless you, Yahweh,
bless you, Yahweh,
and Yahushua,
and Yahushua,
and Michael,
and Michael,
and the angels,
and the angels,
commanding General Yohana,
commanding General Yohana,
the generals,
the generals,
the captains,
the captains,
the officers,
the officers,
the troopers,
the troopers,
and the sisters.
and the sisters.
Yahweh, in the name of Yahushua,
Yahweh, in the name of Yahushua,
thank you, so be it.
thank you, so be it. Psalms 121. Asha'ah,
Asha'ah,
Ayanya,
Al-Yanya,
Al-Haharium,
Al-Haharium,
Ma'ayan,
Mahayan,
Yaba'ah,
Yala'ah,
Azaria,
Izaria,
Azaria,
Izaria,
Ma'aim,
Ma'aim,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Asha'ah,
Asha,
Ashah,
Asha,
Shemayim,
Shemayim,
Shamayam,
Shabayam, Wa'aratazah,
Wa'aratazah,
Al-Yathawan,
Al-Yathan,
Al-Yathan, Salaki, Lamawat,
Lamawat,
Regalka,
Wagalka,
Al-Yanawam,
Al-Yanawam,
Shamarka,
Shamarka,
Hana,
Hana,
La'ah,
La'ah,
Yanawam,
Yanawam,
Wala'ah,
Wala'ah,
Yayashan,
Yayashan,
Shawamar,
Shawamar,
Yasharala,
Yasharala,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Shamarka,
Shamarka,
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Salakia. Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Tzalka.
Tzalka.
Al Yamka.
Al Yad.
Al Yamyanka.
Say Al Yad.
Al Yad.
Yam Yaka.
Yam Yaka. Yawamam.
Yawamam.
Hashemash.
Hashemash.
La'ah.
La'ah.
Yakaka.
Yakaka.
Yara'ak.
Wayarak.
What? Yeah, Salakia. Wayarak.
Wayarak.
Baya La'ah.
Bayala.
Yala.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Yashamarka.
Yashamarka.
Mikael Rai.
Makal Rai.
Yashamar.
Yashamar.
Afnapashka.
Asnapashka.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Yashamar Tasa Afka.
Yashamar.
Yashamar Taza Aska.
As an Oscar.
Wabawa Aka.
Wabawa Aska.
Mata.
Ma'ais.
Ma'ai. Wa'id Awalam.
Wa'ad Awalam. All right, in the English. I will lift up my eyes unto the hills.
I will lift up my eyes unto the hills.
From whence cometh my help?
From which cometh my help?
My help cometh from Yahweh,
My help cometh from Yahweh,
which made heaven and earth.
which made heaven and earth.
He will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He that keepeth thee will not slumber.
He that keepeth thee will not slumber.
Behold,
Behold,
he that keepeth Israel shall neither slumber nor sleep.
he that keepeth Israel shall neither slumber nor sleep.
The Lord is thy keeper.
The Lord is thy keeper.
The Lord is thy shade upon thy right hand.
The Lord is thy shade upon thy right hand.
The sun shall not smite me by day,
The sun shall not smite thee by day,
nor the moon by night.
nor the moon by night.
The Lord shall preserve thee from all evil.
The Lord shall preserve thee from all evil.
He shall preserve thy soul.
You shall preserve thy soul.
The Lord shall preserve thy going out
The Lord shall preserve thy going out
and thy coming in,
and thy coming in.
from this time forth
From this time forth
and even forevermore.
and even forevermore. Psalms 83. Alahayim.
Alahayim.
Al-Damayalaka.
Al-Damayalaka.
Al-Dakarash.
Al-Dakarash.
Wa al-Dashakwat.
Wa al-Dashakwat.
Al.
Al.
Kayahana.
Kayahana.
Awayabyaka.
Abayabyaka.
Yahamaya 1.
Yahamayawam.
Ra'ash.
Ra'ash.
Al-Amaka.
Al-Amika.
Ya'aryawam. Yamwa.
Ya'arayam Yawa.
Sawada.
Sawada.
Yawata.
Wayata.
Ya'atizawa.
Ya'itazawa.
Al-Tazapun 1 Yaka.
Al-Tazapun one Yaka.
Amarwa.
Amarwa.
Lakawa.
Lakawa.
Wanakayadam.
Wanakakidam.
Wanakakidam. Salaki. Magalia.
Magalia.
Wala'ah.
Wala'ah.
Yazakar.
Yazakar.
Shem Yasharala.
Shem Yasharala.
Awada.
Awada.
Kaya.
Kaya.
Nawa'atizawa.
Na'itazawa.
Laba.
Laba.
Yakadawa.
Yakadwa.
Yakadwa. Salaki. Yakadwa. Al-Yaka.
Al-Yaka.
Bara'at.
Baryath.
Baryath.
It's Baryath, yeah.
Yakarathwa.
Yakarathwa.
Ahalia.
Alahaya.
Alahaya.
Alahaya. Alawam.
Adawam.
Wayashemai.
Wayashemai.
Alayam.
Alayam.
Mawa'aba.
Mawa'aba.
Mawa'aba. Wahagariam.
Wahagariam.
Gabal.
Gabal.
Wa'amawan.
Wa'amawan.
Wa'amalak.
Wa'amalak.
Palashat.
Palashat.
I'm Yeshabwa.
I'm Yeshabya.
Tazawar.
Tazawar.
Gum Ashawar.
Gamashawar.
Nalawa.
Nalawa.
Amai.
Ahmad.
Amai.
Hayawa.
Hayawa.
Zarawa.
Zarawai.
Labanya.
Labanya.
Lawat.
Lawat.
Salah.
Salah.
Ashalaham. Ashalaham.
Ashalaham.
Ashalaham.
Kamadian.
Kamadian.
Kasayasa Ara.
Kasaya Sara'ah.
Kayabian.
Kayabian.
Banakal.
Banakal.
Koyashwan.
Koyashwan.
Nashamadwa.
Nashamadwa.
Ba'ayan.
Ba'ayan.
Dahar.
Da-
Dara.
Da'ara.
Dahara. Hayawa.
Hayawa.
Daman.
Daman.
La'adama.
La'adama.
Shayatamwa.
Shayatamwa.
Shayatamwa. Nada.
Nada.
Yab.
Yab.
Mawa.
Mawa.
Karab.
Ka'arab.
Wakazaba.
Wakaza'aba.
Wakazaba. Wakazabak.
Wakazabak.
Wakatazar.
Wakatazar.
Mana'ai.
Mana'ai.
Ka Nasayamwa.
Ka Nasaya Kamwa.
Ka Nasayakamwa. Ashar.
Ashar.
Amarwa.
Amarwa.
Nayarasha.
Naya Rasha.
Lanawa.
Lanawa.
Af.
Af.
Na'awat.
Na'awat.
Alahayim.
Alahayim.
Alahaya.
Alahaya.
Shayatamwa.
Shayatamwa.
Shayatamwa. Kagalgula.
Kagalgula.
Kakwash.
Kwakwash. Kwakwash.
Lapanya Rawak.
Lapunya Roraka.
Lapanya Rawaka. Kash.
Ka'ash.
Kaash.
Taba Ira ya Ira.
Taba Ira ya Ira.
Taba Ira ya Ira.
Wakal Haba'a.
Wakala. Wakala Haba.
Wakala Haba. Salaki. Talaha.
Dalaha.
Harayim.
Hayaram.
Hayaram.
Hayaram. Khan.
Khan.
Tharadatma.
Tharadatma.
Basa Irika.
Basa Irika.
Wabasa.
Wabasa.
Wapatka.
Wafpatka.
Tabahalam.
Tabahalam.
Mala'a.
Mala'a.
Panyaham.
Panyaham.
Kualawam.
Kualawam.
Wayabakwashwa.
Wayabakwashwa.
Shimka.
Shemka.
Yahawa.
Yahawa.
Yabaashwa.
Yabashwa.
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 Wayabahawa.
Wayabahala.
Wayabahawa.
Wayabahawa. Ayai.
Ayai.
Your eye.
Wayakapara.
Wayakapara.
Yawa Abadwa.
Waya Abadwa.
Waya Abadwa. Waya Da'awa.
Waya Da'awa.
Kayatan.
Kayata.
Kayata.
Kayata. Salaki. Shemka.
Shemka.
Yahawa.
Yahawa.
Labadka.
Labadka.
Al-Yawan.
Al-Yanawam.
Al-Kaharataza.
Al-Kaharataza. All right, in the English, keep not thou silence.
Keep not thy silence.
O Yahweh.
O Yahweh.
Hold not thy peace.
Hold not thy peace.
And be not still.
And be not still.
O Yahweh.
O Yahweh.
For lo,
For lo,
thy enemies make a tumult
thy enemies make a tumult.
And they that hate thee, have lifted up the head. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people. And consulted against thy hidden ones. They have said, Come, let us cut them off from being a nation. That the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance. For they have consulted together with one consent. They are confederate against thee. The tabernacles of Edom. And the Ishmaelites. Of Moab. And the Hagarenes. Gabal. And Ammon. And Amalek. The Philistines with the inhabitants of Tyre. Ashur has also joined with them. They have hope in the children of Lot. Salah. Do unto them as they do unto the Midianites. As to Sisera. As to Jabin. At the brook of Kison. Which perish at Endor. They became dung for the earth. Came as dung for the earth. Make their nobles like Oreb. And like Zeeb. Yea. All the princes as Zabah. And as Zamunah. Who said, let us take to ourselves the houses of Yahweh in possession. O my power. Make them like a wheel. As a stubble before the wind. As the fire burneth the wood. As the flame setteth the mountains on fire. So persecute them with thy tempest. And make them afraid with thy storm. Fill their faces with shame. That they may seek thy name. O Yahweh. Let them be confounded in trouble forever. Yea. Let them be put to shame. And perish. That men may know that thou, that whose name is alone, is Yahweh, art the most high over all the earth. All right, Sar. Yeshabi, which means be seated. All right, we starting at Genesis 36. Which is the generations of Esau. All right, in the Hebrew. Right here, right? Okay.
Wa'alya. Dalad, Yath, Wath. Ashawa. Hawa'ah. Adawam, Aishawa, Laquak, Ath, Yashiyawa, Mabanyath, Kanaan, Ath, Ida, Bath, Allah, Skitslakia, Ayalawan, Hakathya, Wa'ath, Allah, Ahala, Yabima, Bath, Aina, Bath, Tazabai, 1, Haka, Waya, Wa'ath, Bashamaith, Bath, Washamai, Allah, Akwath, Nabawa, Wath, Watalad, Ida, La Ashan, Shlakia, La'a, Shua, Af, Alaya, Paza, Wabasha Maith. Yalad Ha Af. Raiwa Allah. Wa Ahala Yabma. Yaladha. Yaladha Af. Ya Iwash. Shalakia. Ya Ayash. Wa Af. Ya Ilam. Wa Af. Korak. Al-Ha. Banyam. Aishwa. Aishara. Yaladwa. Lawa. Ba'arataza. Kanaan. Wayakwak. Aishwa. Af. Nashyawa. Wa'af. Banyawa. Wa'af. Banafyawa. Wa'af. Cow. Napash Yath. Wayatawa. Wa'af. Makwa Nawa. Wa'af. Cow. Bahamathwa. Wa'af. Cow. Kwanawanyawa. Ashara. Rakash. Ba'arataza. Kana'ain. Wayalak. Al. Arataza. Mapanya. Wayakwab. Akyawa. Kaya. Hayaha. Shalakia. Haya. Raka. Washam. Rab. Mashabath. Waikwadwa. Wala'a. Yakala. Arataza.
Is that it?
Up to here.
Oh, okay.
Shalakia. Magawar. Yahan. Lasha'ath. Atham. Mapanya. Makwan. Yaham. That's it.
That's it.
Do 7, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
In the English. Now these are the generations of Esau, who is Edom. Esau took his wives of the daughters of Canaan, Adah, the daughters of Elam, the Hittite, and Ahalabamah, the daughter of Anah, the daughter of Zebion,
Sebion.
the
Hivite.
the Hivite.
All right, see, now we getting into the generations of Esau, who is Edom. You know what I'm saying? We know who Esau is back in Genesis 25 and 25. Esau is, you know what I'm saying? We know him as, they call themselves white. But as you can see, what Esau has done, he has mixed with other races. He done went in and mixed in with the Africans, which, so he's mixing in with other races. That's what they do now. They go in and they mix with all these races, so it would be a challenge for, the kids to come out to who they want to be with, whatever. But Esau hides in with all these other nations. So he done mixed with the Africans. Continue.
Come on. And Bashemat. So
Ishmael's daughter.
And Bashemat, Ishmael's daughter, sister of Nabaad. Nabaad.
Nabayath, was it? Nabajath, yeah.
What's that?
Nabajath.
Nabajath. And verse 4, and Adah bare to Esau Eliphaz, and Bashemat bare Revel.
Reuel.
What's that?
Reuel.
Reuel. Verse 5. And Holibamah bare Ayush and Ialam and Korah.
Ja'alam, yeah, and Korah.
And Korah. These are the sons of Esau, which were born unto him in the land of Canaan.
Okay, so like I said, we have seen, Esau done mixed in with the Africans. All these are African nation, the Hittites, the Hivites, and the Canaanites. So he's mixing with all these Canaanites and African nations. You know what I'm saying? So, most of the children is going to be dark skinned. You know what I'm saying? Even though, like I said, Esau is the father. And that's who, what I'm saying, when they mix with these races, they even though they got dark skin, they still Edomites, regardless, their skin color. So that's why, skin color has nothing to do with it. They're going to be brown skinned. They're going to look like they so-called Israelites. You know what I'm saying? They're going to have that dark skin. They're going to have that, and then their hair texture is probably going to be, straight hair or whatever. They're going to have that straight hair. Most of them going to have that straight hair. Some of them may have that, that Canaanite hair, that African hair, maybe a little bushy or whatever, not bushy, but with a little,
curly fro.
Curly fro, yeah. I want to think of the word, sheep, had that sheep looking hair, you know what I'm saying? Had that sheep looking hair. So, Esau, like I said, he always breeds with other nations so he can hide within other nations and he can be part of, he want to be part of everybody. So he want to make his children come out of almost all of these nations so it can be nothing but confusion, just
right.
Like Babel's nothing but confusion.
Right.
Go ahead.
Sir, if I may.
Go ahead.
It also says that he mixed with the daughters of Ishmael's daughter also, so he mixed with the Ishmaelites
also. As well, right.
Right. And, and we, being in captivity, we take on all of our oppressive ways where we begin to think that we can have sex with or marry all these other nations, just like he does.
Right. That's where we get all these, you know what I'm saying? Everybody want to be in this America's melting pot and you can be with who you want to, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And we know as Israelites, you know what I'm saying, we're supposed to mix with our people. We ain't supposed to mix with Canaanites. We ain't supposed to mix with Ishmaelites. None of these heathen nations. We're supposed to stay to our people. That's what makes our nation grow, you know what I'm saying? It makes our nation grow as, you know what I'm saying, grow as a nation.
Right.
Staying within our nation. And, but like I said, we get over here to America, and it's, everything is good, big melting pot, you just can. And we can, like I said, we can thank these Christian churches for that too, because they tell you, you know what I'm saying, be with who you want to be with, you know what I'm saying? It don't matter, matter who you with, you know what I'm saying? That's how God wanted. That ain't how God wanted. God wanted us to mess with, we stay with our Israelites The African nations stay with their nation. The Ishmaelites stay with their nation. You know what I'm saying? He separated us. You know what I'm saying? When he separated us, what was that in? Is that in Genesis? Well, he separated all the nations. You know what I'm saying? The Lord separated all these nations. So that's why he separated them, because he wants us to be separate. You know what I'm saying? The Lord is a separatist. You know what I'm saying? He's not everybody join hands together. You know, that just come from Babylon, confusion. And that's all we know, you know, in America today is confusion. Everybody wants to be with everybody. It don't matter who you be with. You know, we mixing with all these other heathen nations, and we just, you know, everything is everything, you know, but that's not how it's supposed to be. You know, that's the lie that we bring and the lie that we follow every day till this day, you know what I'm saying? Mixing with everybody.
Right.
So Lucky, if I may.
Go ahead.
That in the end of all that, just like you brought out, I mean, the Most High set everybody in their own land,
right? Just
for the fact of keeping them separate from each other.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It's okay to go to your job and do like you do. And it's white people at your job, it's Chinese people at your job. Okay, that's fine. We're all supposed to be together in commerce because we all occupy the earth. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we're still in this captivity.
Yeah, and we're still in this captivity, so they don't know what we know right now.
Right.
But with that being said, when you start mixing, then who suffers in the end? And it's a beautiful thing that the Most High said to stay separate, because in the end, the kids suffer.
Right.
These kids who are brought up between two different nations are the ones who suffer. When you got a little white kid, when you got a black man laying with a white woman and the kid has to grow up and you tell him he's black, but he's looking at his mama like, mommy ain't the person who's showing me the compassion, the love,
right?
Who takes on the woman trait. She not black, though. Right. You know what I mean? What do you mean I'm black? Dad, ain't I black and white? And then you got to, you know what I mean? Once you come to the truth, then you got to explain to the young brother, you are the seed of your father.
Right.
And I'm a black man. You understand? So now you got to tell this young boy, and the truth hurts. Spare not the, you know what I mean? The truth figure out the age of when you got to tell them, but you got to tell them.
Right.
And then in the end, you will see why Yahweh's way was so much better than your own understanding of love everybody.
Right.
Because your kids gonna suffer in the end. The kids of all these different denominational kids.
Right.
I mean, if you black and Hispanic, we all know that's lawful. You know what I'm saying? But because you could tell them that the Hispanic people suffer the same curses as you. You know what I mean? You can go there and say, hey, man, and she's all saying, but when a white person, like, why you get all paranoid when the police get behind us? Because I'm about to go to jail. You know what I'm saying? You gonna go home.
Or worse.
Yeah, I'm gonna get murdered in these streets. And my son, the son I had with you, you think that he thinks he's black and white, when in reality he's just black and the police is gonna treat him the same way.
Right.
You know what I mean? So extract that confusion from these kids, which a lot of us didn't know when we was in the world, you know what I'm saying? So we got biracial kids or whatnot, but once you get to know the truth, extract that confusion, teach that to them, and black is the way to go.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Black, Hispanic, Native, Indian. Man, stick to your people.
Right.
Go ahead.
And so, like, if I may, that's why, you know what I'm saying, that's why, you know, Babylon means confusion, you know what I'm saying? And going in, mixing with all these races is nothing but confusion, you know, because most of the parents ain't going to tell you, you know what I'm saying? That's going to keep up with the confusion and just keep the child, you know what I'm saying? You can just do whatever you want to, you know what I'm saying? They're not bringing out the truth of the Most High.
Right.
You know, they're bringing out the truth of man, you know what I'm saying? What man is saying. Man is saying, oh, yeah, it's, you know, it's okay to, you know, have children by these other nations, you know what I'm saying? But like I said, it wasn't set up like that. The Most High didn't set up all these nations like that. The Most High separated all these nations. He wanted to keep us separate because just like it states in Deuteronomy, you know what I'm saying? We are his chosen people, you know what I'm saying? And you know, he wants us to be the leaders of, you know what I'm saying, how this world is supposed to be, you know, but we get caught in all this confusion. We get caught in Babylon. and we just go with what the masses say, you know what I'm saying, and not what the Most High is saying. We just stay in this confusion state where, you know, everything is just mixed and confused. And like I say, just like you were saying, the child don't know, you know what I'm saying, who he really is or what he really supposed to be doing, you know what I'm saying, because all this confusion. You got all our sisters with these Edomites and all our brothers with these Edomites, you know what I'm saying? And it just caused more confusion because Babylon is nothing but confusion. It's going to keep us confused. As long as they can keep us confused, you know, that keeps us, you know, with the Most High turning this back to us, you know what I'm saying, and not giving us our power. So if we stay with what the Most High say, we get our power. We stay with our power, and the Lord is going to be with us. But if we don't know what our power is and who we're supposed to be with, you know what I'm saying, we just stay in this confused state and just be raised just like Christmas and all these pagan holidays. We just grow up with all these pagan ideas thinking everything is okay. So
that's one last thing, if I may, to go off of what you just said. What's the reason Babylon why was it destroyed? Because of the people were trying to come together. You know exactly. I mean? Right. Because everybody, one nation, under God, indivisible.
Yeah.
You know, with liberty and justice, and that's a damn lie.
You know.
Why black people got liberty or justice in America when it's one nation under God? We are in this nation, right? And we don't have liberty nor justice.
They say we, you know, especially when we go to court, you know, they put the Bible, they believe in the Bible. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
We all believe in God, but they ain't doing nothing what God say, you know what I'm saying?
Everything ungodly.
They just use the Lord's name in vain, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And, you know, and like I say, and just keep us with this idea of, you know, we can do anything, you know what I'm saying? We ain't got no I want to say not right, but we ain't got no I can't think of the word right now, but we just can do anything we want to.
We have anonymity or identification.
Right.
Like that.
Right. You know what I'm saying? We just go, like I said, we just go what the masses say and follow, you know what I'm saying, what our oppressors say, you know what I'm saying? Grow up in our oppressors' ideas and all their vain sayings, you know what I'm saying? We're not sticking to what these scriptures say. Go ahead.
They've done away with the laws of the Most High.
Right. That's, you know,
they
like I said,
brought forth the laws of the land. You know what I mean? But the UPK lets you know, don't mix with these. Don't be like Esau. In we barely out of the first 7 verses in 36. You know what I mean?
Right.
And we're seeing right now that where this race mixing and all this stuff come from. You know what I mean? I mean, as far as modern day goes, this modern day pattern that we got, where now they're showing black, you know what I mean, the white dude with the black girl on the commercials, and the black dude with the white girls on the commercial. They promote that real heavy right now.
Man, that's all you see.
That's all you see. You don't see a true black family. When you see a true black family, you see a black woman raising her kids and the daddy gone. You know what I'm saying?
Right. That's how they put it.
But let a mixed couple. Now they know how to raise a family.
Right.
You know, a black and a white man. I guess the white person teaches this person compassion or order, which allows him to be more of a leader in the household, rather than 2 black people who understand what being black is, who understand what each other's parents went through, what each other household was really based about. Now you got 2 different worlds living in the house, and you really can't understand each other. And the compromise is so great,
right,
that this kid is getting lost in all this BS. You know what I mean? So that's it. So we got we're going to numbers. Was that
verse 8?
Number 6. And Esau took his wives and his sons, and his daughters, and all the persons of his house, and his cattle, and all his beasts, and all his substance, which he had got in the land of Canaan, and went into the country from the face of his brother Jacob.
Right. So, you know what I'm saying? Esau took his wives, his sons and daughters, you know, and the cattle, all the beasts, you know what I'm saying, and into the land of Canaan, you know what I'm saying? Like I say, he just keeps himself, he hide himself beyond other nations to keep confusion going, you know what I'm saying? Keep everybody not knowing what this truth is and, you know, why we shouldn't mix with other races.
Verse 7.
Verse 7.
For their riches were more than they might dwell together, and the land wherein they were strangers could not bear them because of their cattle.
The land where they couldn't bear with the stranger, they could not because of their cattle. For their riches were more than
more space.
Right.
You
Well,
know
together, and the land within, where the strangers will not bear their cattle, right? So they're just moving along, just occupying more land, so they can just keep.
When it was good to do that, you know what I mean? Where I plant this post at, you know what I'm saying? If that be the case, it could be a little bit more complex than that.
Right. And Shalaki, if I may,
go ahead.
This might be the first and only time in world history, and I don't know, that the white man moved somewhere else without chasing us out.
Right.
You know, because he said he left away from the face of Jacob.
From the face of,
right.
Yeah.
So it's probably the first and only time that the white man went somewhere else, as opposed to kicking us out.
And he was probably devising a plan at that time. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get over here. I'm gonna double back though.
Right.
I see y'all playing basketball, but somebody gonna pull the weed
right.
in a minute. That's what the police do. Somebody gonna pull it out. I'll be back.
And see, Esau always, like I say, he's always moving into some other's land. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know, just like they say, he's a vagabond. He just, you know what I'm saying? He just goes and occupies other people's land and make it their land. You know, go into strangers' land. And occupy the land and keep the confusion going, you know. That's how Esau does. Like I say, he's a vagabond, you know, he just goes from place to place and, you know, keep his people amongst other people.
Right. Most right.
If you understood that forked tongue that devil come with, you know what I mean? That forked tongue is evil, man. He verbally bring forth evil. So a wise man should understand the man that he's dealing with. You should understand the type of wickedness that this man presents when he shows up. Everybody, every one of us know when we get to our job, man, that this dude could, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
We listen, we go, but the minute we get a chance to break wide of this cat. Especially a brother in this truth, the minute we get, oh man, that's it, okay,
right,
out of here, man. And on our way to the car, to the truck, and the white man is the devil that the Bible speaks of.
That's
you know what I mean? That's what we chant.
Right.
So lock in the oppressor. You know what I mean? Because all he wants to do is rule over us and take over the things that we got. The little stuff we do got.
So like if I may, a precept, which is Deuteronomy 32:8, when the Most High divided the nations, their inheritance, when he separated the sons of Adam and set the bounds of the people according to the number of the children of Israel. You know what I'm saying? The Lord divided the nations, you know what I'm saying? Right. You know, Esau didn't divide the nation, the Lord divided the nation. That's why he put every nation where, you know what I'm saying, and gave them their land and set them up, you know what I'm saying, by the, you know, according to the number of children of Israel. So, you know, all that togetherness saying, you know, we can come together and hold hands and, you know, we can, like I said, we can thank Dr. Martin Luther King with that, you know, that crazy cap. Little black boys, little white girls can hold hands, you know what I'm saying? We can blame all that shit on these churches, you know what I'm saying, that promotes all of this wickedness, you know what I'm saying, and don't want to tell the truth, because most of these churches are set up with the Roman Catholic, you know what I'm saying? So that being said, you know what I'm saying, they only can say so much, you know what I'm saying? They don't want to come out with this truth, you know, they want to say just like you were saying, that, you know, the laws is done away with. You know what I'm saying? Keep this confusion going. You know.
Better yet, who changed the laws of God? You know what I mean?
Right.
The white man.
Right.
The Christians. You know, these Muslim cats. Who changed it? You know, who made it to that bacon was good?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
The white meat.
The new white meat. Who did that? And then the scripture asks you that. Who changed the word of the Lord? Because them people are against the Most High. Because Yahweh said, until the earth and the heaven is no more, not one jot or one tittle shall pass from the law, right?
Right.
Right.
So the law is going to be here until we walk outside. And you probably ain't going to be able to walk outside on this day if the heaven ain't there and the land ain't, the ground you stand on ain't there. Then can you change it, which means what? This shit is forever.
Right.
So like, it's forever. Go ahead. I mean,
that's it.
He in the heat. Do it.
You want to change over? Okay.
Okay. So we finna get into these next few verses, especially this next verse. You know, it's gonna tell where Esau is from right here. This explains where Esau is really from. You know what I'm saying? He a vagabond, and the Lord put him in the place he wanted him to be. So it's going to come out right now. Go ahead.
Book of Genesis, chapter 36, verse 8 in the Hebrew. Wayashab, Ashawah, Bahar, Sha'ayat, Yar, Aishan, Ashawah, Hawa'ah, Adawam, Wa'aha, the Ladwath, Ashawah, Abaya, Adawam, Bahar, Sha'ayar, Alha, Shamyath, Banyam, Aishwa, Alayah, Paz, Ban, Aida, Aiwat, Aishath, Aishwa, Rai Allah, Ban, Ashamath, Aishath, Aishwa, Wayaha, Yawa, Banyam, Alayah, Paz, Ta, Yaman, Awamar, Tazapwa, Waga Ath, Shalakia, Waga Athium, Atham, Shalakia, Wakwanaz, Watama Yad, Shalakia, Watama Nai, Hawata, Paya Lagash, La Allah, Yapaz, Ban, Aishwa, Watalad, La Allah, Yapaz, Ath, Amalak, Alha, Banyam, Aida, Aishath, Aishwa, Shalaka, Aishwa, Wa Alha, Banyam, Raiwa Allah, Nakath, Wazarak, Shammai, Wamazah, Alaha, Hayawa, Banyam, Bashamaith, Aishath, Aishawa. Verse 14. Wa Alha, Hayawa, Banyam, Ahala, Yabma, Bath, Aina, Bath, Tazabai, Wam, Aishath, Aishawa, Matalad, La Ashawa, Ath, Yash, Ath, Shalakia, Wa'ath, Ya'alam, Wa'ath, Karak.
All right, that's it.
Verse 8. Thus dwelt Esau in Mount Seir.
Mount Seir, yeah.
Mount Seir. Esau is Edom.
So like that tell you right there where the Edomites dwelt. They dwelt in Mount Seir. You know, Esau is Edom. You know what I'm saying? Everybody trying to say Esau is the what they say? Esau is the Arabs or something. You know what I'm saying? They keep that confusion going too with that. But Esau is Edom. You know what I'm saying? We know where Esau first came. You know what I'm saying? Came onto the scene. That was back in Genesis 25 and 25. You know, and when the Lord separated, you know, the nations, you know what I'm saying, Esau got his place where he dwelt too, was in the mountains of Georgia, Russia. You know what I'm saying? That's Mount Seir. You know, as of today, you know, that's where Esau dwelt, in the land of Mount Seir. Go ahead, continue.
And these are the generations of Esau, the father of the Edomites in Mount Seir.
And right, the father of the Edomites. You know what I'm saying? All these other nations, you know, like I say, we get tricked up on these complexions and stuff. You know what I'm saying? But most of all the red people come out of Edomites, come out of Mount Seir. Continue. Go ahead. Verse 10.
Verse 10. These are the sons of Esau. These are the names of Esau's sons. Eliphaz, the son of Adah, the wife of Esau. Reuel, the son of Bashmath, the wife of Esau. And the sons of Eliphaz were Teman, Omar, Zaphod, and Gatam, and Kenaz, Gatam, and Kenaz, and Timnah was the concubine to Eliphaz, Esau's son. That's it right there. Esau, the concubine.
Right. You know,
going out there conquering people.
Right. Like I said, he hides upon all nations. You know what I'm saying? Right. He mixed with all nations. And
which is the reason, if I may,
go ahead.
Which is the reason why the word concubine got taken out of order. You know what I mean? So I'm pretty sure he had an unlawful concubine.
Eliphaz, yeah, concubine of Eliphaz.
Esau's son Tamar was concubine to Eliphaz, Esau's son, and she bare to Eliphaz Amalek. These were the sons of Adah, Esau's wife.
Right.
13. And these are the sons of Reuel, Nahath, and Zerah, Shammah, and Mizah. These were the sons of Beshemath, Esau's wife. And these were the sons of Olibamah. Man, anybody got the word on that? The daughter of Anah, daughter of Zibeon, Esau's wife. She bare to Esau Heush and Elam and Korah.
Yeah, because like I say, Esau got with the Canaan nations and got with the Africans and made daughters and sons to this nation, but they're still, as we know in what was that Numbers 1:18, what I'm saying? You are who your father is. So even though he got with all these nations and the color of the shades of these people was, dark skinned, they were still Edomites.
No.
And Esau is, like I say, is within all these nations, and that, like I say, till this day, that causes confusion, causes more rhetoric, with the child, what they have to go through, going through, being raised up. You got a white father, Edomite mother, you know what I'm saying? They got to go through rhetoric, you know what I'm saying? They got to go through not knowing who they choose, who to choose, am I black, or, a lot of people want to say, any black blood, you know what I'm saying, you black, but if your father white, you know what I'm saying, you're Edomite, regardless of if your mother is black, you got a little melanin in your skin or whatever. You are who your father is. So, like I say, a lot of these things they don't teach the children growing up. They just want to, put forth all this rhetoric and hearsay, and like I say, Babylon is confusion, and then just keep these nations confused and just doing it, like I say, just doing anything you want to, in their land, what I'm saying, they make up these laws, and yeah, you can do whatever you want to, you can marry whoever you want to, it don't matter, as long as you love that person, then that's what you do, you know what I'm saying? It's all about emotions. It's not about truth and the truth of the Bible, you know what I'm saying? Like I say, and a lot of this comes from these Christian churches. We can thank these Christian churches for not coming out with this truth. We thank these Christian churches for keeping us, slaughter, going, being slaughtered. You know what I'm saying? Because you get out there and your kids don't know who they are. More than likely they're gonna have to fight either the Edomite nation, or they're gonna try to side with the Israelites, you know what I'm saying, or with the Hivites or whatever, you know what I'm saying. You just so confused about who you are,
right?
You just out there now, you know what I'm saying. You just looking for acceptance, you know what I'm saying. You looking for, I'm just like you. We all bleed red, you know what I'm saying, and all that old saying. But as we know, like I said in Numbers 1:18, you know what I'm saying, you are who your father is. So anybody got anything?
I mean, the crazy side to that is when you go to a brother, man, and you tell if you speaking to him about the truth or whatnot, and this brother is so comfortable with being a heathen,
right?
Somebody that the Most High ain't gonna even come back for,
right?
You comfortable with that, but you say the Lord knows your heart.
Right.
Why would you even care if the Lord knows your heart if you're a heathen? When he said, you know what I mean? Heathens, because if you understood what he said, go into the different countries and grab out the heathens. If you knew what he was saying, and you would understand that you are a righteous heathen, and you can come back to the law, statutes, and commandments of the Lord. Give General Yohana a call. Give General Muhammad a call. Hell, give me you or Kakama a call. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
We'll link you up with Quan Wall. We'll link you up with Captain Quan Wall, Officer Karak, Captain Gadalhar.
Right.
General Hazian, General Q. We'll hook you up with the baddest of the bad, man.
Right.
And get you straight and get you squared away. Don't be happy with being somebody that the Lord ain't coming for, because when they speak of being a heathen, they're not speaking of the heathens that he's coming back for. They're speaking of a heathen. Oh, no, that's just for the Jews. You know what I mean?
Right.
That's just for the Jewish people.
Right.
No, no, it's not. It's for you. This salvation is for you. This salvation is for us.
Damn right.
But
we think, a lot of us, like, if I may, a lot of us think, salvation for everybody, and everybody can be saved and all this old crap. You know what I'm saying? You can't find that in this Bible nowhere where he came to, you know what I'm saying? It states, in this Bible that, you know what I'm saying? What is it? What is that scripture? It's in Psalms 119 and what is it? Psalms 119. 47, 19 and 20, he came for, let's see if I can pull this up. Psalms 140. Oh yeah, we got, what is it? Psalms 147 and 19. He shows word unto Jacob and his statutes and his judgment unto Israel. You know what I'm saying? He didn't say his statute and judgment unto everybody, to all nations. Verse 20, and he has not dealt so with any nation. The Lord didn't deal with any nation. He dealt with blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians. That's who he dealt with. And as far as judgment, they not known him. All these other nations don't know, don't know him. They just going, going what the masters say and going what our oppressors say, to keep us confused, just like they use these DNA, places, 20, 23 and 1 or whatever that is, and give them your blood, and they come back saying, oh, you with the Mahungu tribe, or you with this,
Right.
All that is all that 23 and 1 is owned by the so-called Jews, which is Amalek, owned by all of them, they have control of all of that. You send your blood into them,
right?
And they just tell you, what you think you want to hear, or what you might think you want to hear, but you're not knowing this truth, going into these Christian churches thinking, you getting the truth out of these churches, Creflo Dollar, and all these churches on every corner, it's not bringing out this truth. They just telling you, yeah, everybody is everybody, but
right.
You get with the ISUPK, we're going to bring this truth out to you. We're going to let you know, who you are, we go back and we, who is your father? Who is your father's father? That's how you start, to who you are and who you come from. It ain't no 23 and me and all these, DNA, testing. All that stuff is keeping you confused. Our people go out and, oh yeah, I'm from the Mojave tribe, and I'm finna move back to Africa. Africans know that you are not they people. We the only ones that know, who we are. The Africans know, and they're gonna let you come over and take your money and send your this and to that, move back, you ain't doing it but helping that nation of people. You're not helping your nation of people. So we got to get away from what all these 23 and me and all these DNA, but we get so caught up in everything our oppressors say got to be true. We go out on these corners and bring out this truth, and try to tell our people, bring our people back into the Most High, we are you a hate group. You a hate group. You're not bringing out the truth, because everybody should love everybody. No, that ain't how it goes. You can't find nothing here in this Black, Hispanic, and Native American Indian book where the Lord say, he love everybody. It's already in Romans 9 and 13 who he hates. A lot of people think hate ain't in the Bible, but the Lord let you know who he hate. You know what I'm saying? He made a vessel onto honor, and he made a vessel onto dishonor. You know what I'm saying? That's the truth about this Bible. And we can, you know what I'm saying, show you what his truth is in this Bible. You know what I'm saying? The Lord made blacks, Hispanics unto honor. You know what I'm saying? And he made a vessel unto dishonor. You know, and that's who Esau is. Esau is a vessel unto dishonor. You know, but like I say, you ain't gonna get this out of these Christian churches. These Christian churches ain't gonna tell you this truth. These Christian churches ain't gonna bring out, you know, who you are according to the Bible. And we need to stay out of these Christian churches, man, because it just keeps us confused. You know, just like voting now, you know what I'm saying? Voting ain't nothing but a damn illusion, you know what I'm saying? Making you think you got some type of power, you know, but the whole thing is an illusion. You thinking you got power, but you voting for somebody to be over you. You voting for another nation to be over you. You know, you're not getting no power. That is not your power. And you know, we vote, we go and vote, and they still killing the black man, Hispanic man in the streets as of today. You know what I'm saying? We ain't voting for if the police kill an unarmed Israelite black man, so-called black man. You know what I'm saying? We ain't voting for, you know, that officer is going to go to jail for 20 years. You know, that's not on the ballot. You know, and we going and voting, and we voting for our oppressors, just like they were saying earlier. You know, you voting, and what you voting for is homosexuality. That's okay. You know what I'm saying? That's what you voting for. You may not know you voting for that, but you think just because you had this type of power going into these polls and voting that, you know, what you say is gonna matter. But you think you voting for one thing, and then it encompasses a whole lot of other evil stuff, you know what I'm saying, which the Most High is not about in this Bible. We think we voting for something good, and you didn't vote, you know, ain't nothing gonna change. Ain't nothing changed in the last 500 years as far as killing the black Hispanic man. You know what I'm saying? They still killing, they still hanging us. You know what I'm saying? We still getting hangings. Yeah, we still getting hangings in 2020 today. Right. They finding men in all these other cities, you know. It was one in LA, you know, they found men hanging in a tree. You know what I'm saying? This is 2020, and black men are still getting hung in trees. You ain't seeing Chinese men getting hung in no damn trees. You ain't seeing African men getting hung in these trees. You know what I'm saying? You finding black man, Hispanic man being hung in these trees, and that's being put on the news. You know, that's being promoted. You know, they look down on the black, Hispanic, and Native American Indians. You know what I'm saying? And we got all these other nations that so-called coming to so-called America, and they give them all the amenities and being over us. You know what I'm saying? We still in this captivity, which we don't think. You know what I'm saying? We still slaves, which we don't think. We just think, you know, we got a job 8 to 5, and you know, everything is fine. You know what I'm saying? I got a nice house, I got a nice car. Right. You know what I'm saying? But we still in this captivity. We can't leave this goddamn country without them knowing we leaving. You know, that's slavery. You know what I'm saying? They keeping up with you, everything you do. That's not how the Most High made this.
If I may, real quick, and one heavy fact about the whole thing about joining these other things, like we brought out, Esau's going around joining all these other nations, that when the black man gives his seed, his powerful seed unto another nation, didn't he do that? Don't you think he did that with some of these Jewish women and whatnot? Where the black Jewish people at? You know what I mean? How come they ain't running nothing?
Right.
Where the black Chinese man at? I heard they suffering over there.
Right.
All the black army men who was in the Asian countries serving and got them women, you know what I mean, had kids over there.
Right.
I heard these are scorned people. These are shunned people over there to be a black Chinese person. You know what I'm saying? To speak Cantonese and be black over there. You ain't getting no love. I don't see no Jewish gold slugger or gold slinger black kid. You know what I mean?
Right.
All the Jewish black kids is named Johnson and Tom. You know what I mean? They getting treated like crap, man.
Right.
To give this seed away to another nation is death and destruction to your people.
Right.
It's a horrible, horrible thing that the Most High wants us to stay away from. But Esau flourishes when he deals with them other nations, and it was against us to do that. You know what I'm saying? It was totally against us. And if I may, one last thing that I want to bring out, when you go out there and you cast your vote, man, you go out there and you cast that vote. There's one difference between the Democrats and the Republicans, and it's this. The Democrats want to kill you in the womb, a la Planned Parenthood.
Right.
They want to kill you before you even get a chance to live. You know what I mean?
Man.
And the Republicans want to put their knee on your neck and murder you in the streets. But they both got death in store for you.
Right.
They only option is that you die in the womb or you die at the hands of one of them wicked bastards. You know what I'm saying? Or in prison where you benefit them. Prison is the benefit. Is them benefiting from you. Either other way, they want to kill you. They want you dead. So we do it in the womb, Planned Parenthood, or on the street, George Wallace, Trayvon Martin.
Right.
What's the brother Castillo? What's his name? The brother who got shot in the car with the rib.
That's Philando
Castillo, Oscar Grant. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Countless names, man. Countless names. And thank you to that heathen. Thank you, but not thank you to that brother, that coon, Martin Luther the King, man.
I'm telling you.
Martin Luther the King, who sold our people unto another people. We had a thriving black economy. Black people had to depend on each other.
Right.
Before he wanted to go sit his ass in a white restaurant. When we couldn't go into a white restaurant is when we needed each other the most. You know what I'm saying? That's when we needed each other the most. When you had to go ask, hey, go tell Miss Johnson to give me 2 eggs and some flour, and I'll give it back to her when I get mine. You needed your neighbor. You know what I mean? Tell her to send me a stick of butter.
Right.
Go down there to the stove. Take this note. Go to the stove. Give it to the man at the counter. He knows me. He knows my whole family. He know everybody. And when I get paid, I'm going to go up there and I'm going to give him his money. You know what I'm saying? Right. And he didn't have an issue with that. Right. When the egg man drove his truck around because he had hens. And he drove his trucks throughout the communities and everything. And you bought fresh produce from him. Because you didn't have okra and green beans and all these other things. This is when black people were great and black people needed each other. Same with the Hispanics and the Native Indians. When we shared amongst each other and we traded amongst each other. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Give me some of yours. I'll gladly pay you Tuesday.
Right.
Right.
For, you know what I mean? For a little bit of what you got today. I'll give it back. And you ain't have no, and when you didn't have it, you did the same thing. I need such and such. Go down to Amawan's house. He's going to shoot that to you. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Amawan ain't got it. Hey, go down to Kabab's house, man. He going to, tell him I need such and such and such. Go to Kakum's house. This is when black people were great. When we had to depend on each other before Martin Luther King did what he did.
Yeah, Slug, if I may, what you're bringing out is so heavy, you know what I'm saying? And that, I can say that goes, what you're talking about goes back to, you know what I'm saying, Black Wall Street, you know what I'm saying? All that stuff we invented. We know we invented the Wall Street, you know what I'm saying? We invented just about everything, but, just like Esau, he goes in and sets up all these laws and take all of our what we invent, you know what I'm saying, and put his name on it, you know what I'm saying? Right. And he get all his credit, what you were saying earlier, Black Wall Street, you know what I'm saying? Our dollar went around us, you know what I'm saying? Before it went out, you know what I'm saying? Right. Our dollar lasted, with us
7-8 cycles, you know what I mean? It was there.
And that's coming together, that's being a nation, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
But when they seen that we didn't need them, you know what I'm saying? And that's when they, you know what I'm saying, devised that plan, you know what I'm saying, with Emmett Smith saying he hollered at a white woman, you know what I'm saying, and it then bombed Emmett Till, yes, like it. Emmett Till, you you know what I'm saying, and bomb, you know, what we had set up, you know, after we came out of slavery, you know, start, you know what I'm saying, our own black doctors, our own, you know what I'm saying, our own dentists, you know what I'm saying, our own bus company, you know, our own niche, you know what I'm saying. We were showing we didn't need to oppressor, you know what I'm saying. So, you know, I mean, that's what we have to do to this day. That's the only way, you know what I'm saying. Come back to the Lord, you know what I'm saying. Get the Lord's power, you know what I'm saying. Get the Lord behind you, you know what I'm saying. And the Lord is waiting for us, you know what I'm saying. We ain't waiting for him. He waiting for us.
Right.
You know, we doing this. He's gonna
be done with us too, because of certain, you know what I mean?
Right.
He's gonna be done with us too. So, hey, that grace is a period of time, man, and grace is gonna be over. You know what I'm saying? If you understand what grace is, it's a period of time when you got to get yourself together.
Mm-hmm.
That He grants you.
Coming to this truth. You know what I'm saying? Coming
to this truth under the command of Junior High. And rock with us brothers in the Isupk, man.
These brothers out on these street corners. You know what I'm saying?
It's gonna be a time when you don't see these men out on these corners either.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You're gonna look for us. You're gonna seek us. You're gonna say, I remember when them brothers used to stand on Broadway and 12th Street, and they used to speak to 14th Street and speak to oracles of the Most High. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Where they at? I need them now. We done tucked it in, man. Most High told us to tuck it in, and you know, have and that's it right there. You know what I'm saying? That's it. It's gonna be a time when you look for us, and we're not gonna be where you expect us to be because we got other things to do.
Right.
So
man, we're trying to get this truth to you. So
get this truth,
you know what I'm saying? We all can, you know, Zephaniah. Yeah. We all can Zephaniah 2:1, you know, gather ourselves together, you know what I'm saying? And that's what the Lord is waiting for us to do, is gather ourselves together, you know what I'm saying? But we too busy, you know, we want to live by what our oppressors done made legal, you know. We can sell weed to each other, you know, all these cannabis shop, you know what I'm saying? All that was brought up on from our oppressor, you know what I'm saying? We wasn't doing none of that crap back in the 20s and the 30s, you know what I'm saying? We wasn't trying to, you know, sell drugs to our own people. We were too busy flourishing, helping our people come together so we can be a strong nation. You know what I'm saying? We picked up all of these heathen things, you know what I'm saying? Just like dreads, you know what I'm saying? We think that's a culture that came from us. That came from the East Indians. That's not our culture, you know, but it goes back so far, it just looked like something we set up. That ain't what we set up. That's something the East Indians set up. And we just so happened to thought it was so cool, you know what I'm saying? Something, you know, we made as something that we liked, you know what I'm saying? You know, that's not our custom. Dreads is not our customs.
Right.
Back then when Samson and all of them, they had locks. Locks mean you can unlock your braids, you know what I'm saying? That's where that custom came from. But we've grown to believe in what our oppressors say, you know what I'm saying, and not what this Bible is saying, and not listen to the men that the Lord has set here, you know what I'm saying? The Lord has set these prophets, you know what I'm saying? Ezekiel, you know, all these prophets, you know what I'm saying? And to learn from these prophets, you know what I'm saying? But like I say, we go into these churches and they don't speak this truth of the Bible, and we just get lost. These pastors don't do nothing but, you know, give us to slaughter, you know what I'm saying? Having us our mind frame to where we thinking, oh yeah, I can go out and do all this sorts of evil, come back on Sunday, you know, and pay my tithes, you know, and hoop and holler, jump up and down, you know what I'm saying, and thinking that's repenting. That's not repenting, because you going back out the next day to doing the same wicked shit that you did the day before you came in, which was Saturday, you know what I'm saying, and do all this wickedness. You know, but Sunday you go in, you know, in these so-called churches and you know, now all of a sudden you holy now, you know, but you done did all this wickedness, and the same week you doing the same thing, you know. So like I say, the Lord shut these churches down with the COVID, you know what I'm saying? That was the Lord, you know what I'm saying? That's the Lord doing his thing. And we have to understand the things the Lord do. Things they just ain't happening for no reason. The Lord is making these things happen, but we just got to be aware of when the Lord do his thing. You know what I'm saying? We have to understand this Bible. So when the Lord do these things, you know, that's a trigger mechanism for us to get understanding. But you know what I'm saying, we so far off into, you know, our oppressors and, you know, got all these coons set up to where, you know what I'm saying, they convince you to vote, you know, they convince you to believe everybody can come together, you know what I'm saying, and this big old melting pot, you know, and we get lost in all of this stuff, man. We get lost in the sauce, you know, daily, you know what I'm saying? We get lost in the sauce. Then we teach our kids to be lost in the sauce. Christmas, you know what I'm saying? Something, you know, all of that is pagan. All of that is lies. We've grown up in these lies so long, you know, we done got too comfortable with these lies, you know. But if you really want this truth, if you really want to know what this Bible is saying, you really want to know the secrets of this Bible, you know, you got to come to this Isupk, you know, one of these schools from the West Coast to the East Coast. You know what I'm saying? We bringing out this truth. We bringing out what who the Lord has set up. You know what I'm saying? And the Lord has set up, you know what I'm saying, Commanding General Hunter to bring out this truth. You know what I'm saying? We have to give it up to Commanding General Hunter for keeping this truth for our brothers that goes out into these highways and byways every weekend, you know what I'm saying, to teach our people who they are according to this Bible. You know what I'm saying? That's who the Lord has sent. He didn't send Joe Biden. He didn't send Trump to vote for. We voting for a person who don't care about us. We voting for a person who, you know, that don't care about, you know, if we live the next day.
Right.
You know, they kill us in these streets every day. You know what I'm saying? The Lord didn't send all these other oppressors. You know, it's like I said, it says that, you know what I'm saying? In Psalms, like I say, 147, 19 and 20. You know, he didn't deal with all these other nations. The Lord is not bringing up Trump, but what he's bringing up Trump for, this is what he's bringing up Trump for. He's bringing up Trump for World War III. That's what he's bringing up Trump for. Right. And he's going to cleanse this so-called America of all their sins, because what these oppressors have done to the children of Israel, you know, his people, you know, the Lord is going to put a stop to all of that. You know what I'm saying? Right. And that's why World War III is being set up right now.
That's a tragedy.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And that's who he's setting up. He's setting up Trump. Yeah, he's setting up Trump, all right. He's setting up Joe Biden and whoever is going to so-called think they the kings, you know, they are the kings of this so-called nation, you know what I'm saying? But he ain't setting them up for our, you know. Okay. He's setting Trump up for you know, for his destruction. You know what I'm saying? All right, what we got?
Right. So we got really busy about 11:30.
Okay. So
it's
do 1
these
o'clock.
next.
Yeah. All right, we're gonna get back to these scriptures. I know I kind of ran it on, but I just had to get that out.
We did. Genesis chapter 36, verse 15. Allah Wakyah.
You want to just do it in English, and that way we can keep it moving, or you just want to keep? Yeah, okay, go ahead. Okay.
Kanyam. Banyam, Salakia, Banyam, Allahabma, Bath, Anah, Bath, Tazaba one, Ashath, Salakia, Ashath, Wa ah. Oh shit, man.
Yeah, right there.
Ashun. What the Lord. La Shun. Ah. Ya wash. Ya off. Ya off. Wa. Salak wa off. Man, okay. Salak here. There's a reason I'm getting back into this. Ya alam. Wa af. Qurak. Verse 16. I just went back.
Keep going.
No, that's 15. I went way back to it. Here now, it's 14.
Okay.
So I went back. So lock it, man. Allah wapya. Banyam. Asha. Banyam. Allah yapan. Bakayar. Asha. Allah wap. Dayaman. Allah wap. Our mar. Allah wap. Tazapwa. Allah wap. Kanaz. Verse 16. Allah wap. Karak. Allah wap. Gatham. Allah wap. Amalak. Kalah. Allah wapya. Allah yapaz. Rataza. Alawam. Allah. Banya. Ada. Ya Allah. Banyam. Ra'awa'al. Ban. Awa. Asha. Alayak. Alawat. Salaki. Alawat. Nakaf. Alawak. Zarak. Alayap. Shama. Alayap. Mazah. Allah Alawapya, Raya Allah, Barataza, Adayam, Alha, Banyam, Bashamath, Ashath, Ashah, verse 18. Wa'ala, Banyam, Ahala, Ahalan Ma, Ahalama, Awath, Ashath, Salakia, Asha, Alawap, Ya'awash, Alawap, Ya'alam, Alawap, Karak, Alaha, Alayapya, Aha, La, Alayab, Aha, Alha, Yabyam, Bath, Anah, Awath, Ashath, Salakia, Ashai, Asha, verse 19. Allah, Banyam, Asha, Alha, Allah, Alayap, Yaham, Alahapyim, Hawa'ah, Adayam, verse 20. Alaha, Banyam, Wa'ayar, Hakarya, Yeshabya, Salakia, Ha'arataza, Laya, Salakia, Laya, Yalataziyan, Salakia, Yash, Washawabal, Wataza by one, Wa'ina, verse 21, Shayan, Wa'atazar, Wa'da Yashan, Allah, Alawap, Yah, Hakarya, Banyam, Sha'ayar, Rataza, Adayam. That's it.
Book of Genesis, chapter 36, starting at verse 15. These were the dukes of the sons of Esau, the sons of Eliphaz, the firstborn son of Esau, Duke Taman, Duke Omar, Duke Zepho, Duke Kenaz, verse 16, Duke Korah, Duke Gatam, and Duke Amalek. These were the dukes that came from Eliphaz in the land of Edom. These were the sons of Adah. And these are the sons of Reuel, Esau's son, Duke Nahath, Duke Zerah, Duke Shammah, Duke Mizah. These are the dukes that came from Reuel in the land of Edom. These are the sons of Bashemath, Esau's wife. And these are the sons of Halabanah, Esau's wife, Duke Ayash, Duke Ilam, Duke Korah. These were the dukes that came from Ahalabamah, the daughter of Anah, Esau's wife. Verse 19, these are the sons of Esau, who is Edom, and these are their dukes. These are the sons of Seir, the Horite, who inhabited the land, Lotan, and Shabal, and Zebion, and Anah. Verse 21, and Dishan, and Ezar, and Dishan, these are the dukes of the Horites, the children of Seir, and the land of Edom.
Okay, 36, Genesis 36 and 15. These were the dukes. Dukes, what is this? Dukes, what is the definition of dukes?
According to the Bible dictionary, Strong's dictionary, it's from the H502. It's familiar, a friend, also Gentile. Hence, a bullock as being tame applied, although masculine, to a cow. So that's the biblical definition.
In the compact.
Mm-hmm.
The compact?
Yeah, what the compact say?
Duke, in general, a leader, compact Bible dictionary, page 139. Duke, in general, a leader of a clan or a tribal chief.
Right. Yeah. See, these are the sons of Esau that held. It says the sons that held the highest title in, you know what I'm saying, in Esau's nation, you know what I'm saying? So that's what the word dukes mean. Their sons held the highest title, you know, in Esau's generation.
So that's blood. That's passing it down bloodline to bloodline.
Right.
You know what I'm
basically
saying?
Passing down bloodline.
But it ain't the first son who gets to be the king. The other sons get to be something else. But if it wasn't Bobby Kennedy, it was Jack Kennedy.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
But that Kennedy family stayed strong.
Passed down to Trump, and passed down to Biden. You know what I'm saying? So it just went down the line. So I just want to bring that out. What dukes mean? You know what I'm saying? Because that's who the dukes of America is right now. You know what I'm saying? Joe Biden is a duke. Right. You know what I'm saying? He's holding the highest ranking. You know what I'm saying? In this nation, this so-called nation. You know what I'm saying? Who rules over, so-called America. Yeah, rules over America. You know what I'm saying? And we go out and vote for these other nations to be over us, to be dukes over us, to decide, what's best for us. You know what I'm saying? And the Lord has already decided what's best for us, you know. And what's best for us is he didn't raise up these other nations to be over us. He raised up, you know, his people, you know, to abide by these laws, statutes, and commandments. You know what I'm saying? Follow these laws, statutes, and commandments. But, you know, we get so thrilled, you know what I'm saying? Like I say, voting ain't nothing but illusion. We get in this illusion that we got some kind of power because we vote. You giving up your power of voting.
Right.
You know, your power is not voting. You giving up your power. You saying, I want you to decide what's best for me. You know, instead of letting God decide what's best for you. He knows what's best for us. You know, but we go and vote and we thinking, you know, we getting, you know, we got this illusion of we getting something out of this. We ain't getting nothing out of this. We haven't been getting nothing out of this. The past 500 years, we haven't been getting nothing out of this. But we under this illusion that, you know, this is making us, giving us some kind of power. No, we turning our back on the power. That's what we doing. We turning our back on the Most High. Deciding who, you know, what's best for us. And we choosing a whole nother nation to make decisions for us. Because they ain't gonna believe me. Whoever they pick, we still gonna be down in these streets.
Right.
You know, because we following these other nations. We still gonna be killed. We're gonna be getting killed. Blacks, Hispanics, Native American Indians. We still gonna be getting killed. But you see, this is we under this illusion, and it's not making anything better for us. We still are in slavery. We just a different type of slavery. We in slavery in our mind now. Now we just follow what somebody else saying instead of following what the Most High is saying. You know, gather ourselves together, and once we understand, if Judah and Issachar, if we don't ever understand what our power is and come together, overnight it's over. You know what I'm saying? We can take back what's ours, you know what I'm saying, what belongs to us. Because that's what the Most High is waiting for.
Right. Most High Christ. So with that being said, this concludes our Sabbath class. And brother, you got some come? Amidum, you got some?
No.
Amidum. I think I gotta get the wine. Laya Sharala.
We're supposed to get the on now.
Turn and face the east. We're going to do the Lord's Prayer. Abanawa. Shabbat Shemayim. Kodash. Hayah. Shimka. Yahweh. Malakuka. Taba'ah. Ratazaka. Shalaka. Hayah. Aisha. Baharataza. Kawa. Hayah. Bashamayim. Natalanawa. Lakam. Cow. Yawam. Wasalakanawa. Kawawathnawa. Kasalaknawa. Kawawath Yanawa. Wala'ah. Tabayanawa. Banasaya 1. Abal. Hawashinawa. Mayan. Ra. Kaya. Laka. Hamalakwath. Waha'ala. Wahatapara. La'awal. Awalumya.
Wa Iwalumyum.
Amen.
Amen. All right, in English. Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Yahweh, thy kingdom come. Thy will be done. In earth, as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread. And forgive our debts as we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory, forever. So be it. Amen.
Well, bless Israel. Yahweh Bahashem Yahushua.
Yahweh Bahashem Yahushua.
Barak Lanawa.
Barak Lanawa.
Wayasharala.
Wayasharala.
Wahabayah.
Wahabayah.
Saparium.
Saparium.
Barak.
Barak.
Rapah.
Rapah.
Magun.
Magun.
Hagun.
Hagun.
Bahashem Yahushua.
Bahashem Yahushua.
The water Aman.
The water Aman. All right, in English. Lord, in the name of Yahushua.
Lord, in the name of Yahushua.
Bless us.
Bless us.
And Israel.
And Israel.
And the school.
And the school.
Bless.
Bless.
Heal.
Heal.
Shield.
Shield.
Protect.
Protect.
The Warren family.
The Warren family.
The Price family.
The Price family.
The Taylor family.
The Taylor family.
That's it.
The Thompson family.
The Thompson family.
The Gibbs family.
The Gibbs family.
The Harris family.
The Harris family.
The brothers and sisters of Israel.
The brothers and sisters in Israel.
That's it.
The house of Kasar Pakad.
The house of Kasar Pakad.
The house of Kakam Ahmad.
The house of Kakam Ahmad.
And all of Israel.
And all of Israel. In the name of Yahushua.
In the name of Yahushua.
Thank you, so be it.
Thank you, so be it.
Hakak the power. Yahweh Bahashem Yahushua.
Yahweh Bahashem Yahushua.
Babakushah.
Babakushah.
The thunder now.
The thunder now.
Hakak.
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 The Rapah.
La Rapa'ah.
Kal Makalah.
Kal Makalah.
Wakal Marawa.
Makal Marawa.
Hakak.
Hakak.
Latahar.
Latahar.
Hamatazarium.
Hamatazarium.
Hakak.
Hakak.
Lahakwim.
Lahakwim.
Hamathium.
Hamathium.
Hakak.
Hakak.
Arakakwa.
Arikawath.
Arakawath. Hatamala.
Hamata'ala.
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 Lagarshan.
Lagarshan.
Bahashem Yahushua.
Bahashem Yahushua.
The water Aman.
The water Aman. All right, in the English. Yahweh, in the name of Yahushua.
Yahweh, in the name of Yahushua.
Please give us the power.
Please give us the power.
The power to heal all manner of sickness.
The power to heal all manner of sickness.
And the manner of all disease.
And all manner of disease.
The power to cleanse the leper.
The power to cleanse the leper.
The power to raise the dead.
The power to raise the dead.
The power against unclean spirits.
The power against unclean spirits.
To cast them out in the name of Yahushua.
To cast them out in the name of Yahushua.
Thank you, so be it.
Thank you, so be it. With blessing. Barak.
Barak.
Atah.
Atah.
Yahweh Yahushua.
Yahweh Yahushua.
Wama Yaka Allah.
Wama Yaka Allah.
Wa Allahayim.
Wa Allahayim.
Matazabya.
Matazabya.
Alawap Yahana.
Alawap Yahana.
Ha'alawapium.
Ha'alawapium.
Hasaranyim.
Hasaranyim.
Hakwatazanyim.
Hakwatazanyim.
Hakayayayim.
Hakayayayim.
Waha'akwathiyin.
Waha'akwathiyin.
Yahweh Bahashem.
Yahweh Bahashem.
Yahushua.
Yahushua. The water Aman. In English. Bless you, Yahweh.
Bless you, Yahweh.
And Yahushua.
And Yahushua.
And Michael.
And Michael.
And the angels.
And the angels.
Commanding General Yohana.
Commanding General Yohana.
The generals.
The generals.
The captains.
The captains.
The officers.
The officers.
The troopers.
The troopers.
And the sisters.
And the sisters.
Yahweh in the name of Yahushua.
Yahweh in the name of Yahushua.
Thank you, so be it.
Thank you, so be it. Psalms 121. Asha'ah.
Asha'ah.
Ayanya.
Ayanya.
Al-Haharium.
Al-Haharium.
Mahayan.
Mahayan.
Yaba'a.
Yaba'a.
Yazaria.
Izaria.
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 Ma'an.
Ma'an.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Asha'ah.
Asha.
Asha. Salaka. Shemayim.
Shemayim.
Wa'arataza.
Wa'arataza.
Al-Yathan.
Al-Yathan.
Lamawat.
Lamawat.
Regalka.
Wagalka.
Al-Yanawam.
Al-Yanawam.
Shamarka.
Shamarka.
Hana'ah.
Hana.
Hana. La'ah.
La'ah.
Yanawam.
Yanawam.
Wala'ah.
Wala'ah.
Yayashan.
Yayashan.
Shawamar.
Shawamar.
Yasharala.
Yasharala.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Shamarka.
Shamarka.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Tazalka.
Tazalka.
Al-Yadamka.
Al-Yayamyaka.
Al-Yayamyaka. Salaka. Yawamam.
Yawamam.
Hashamash.
Hashamash.
La'ayakaka.
La'ayakaka.
Wayarak.
Wayarak.
Balayala.
Balayala.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Yashamarka.
Yashamarka.
Makal-Rai.
Makal-Rai.
Yashamar.
Yashamar.
Athnapashka.
Athnapashka.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Yashamar.
Yashamar.
Taza'afka.
Taza'afka.
Wabuwa'aka.
Wabuwa'afka.
Ma'ata.
Ma'ata.
Ma'ayata.
Ma'ayata.
Ma'ayata. Wa'ad awalamya.
Wa'ad awalam.
Wa'ad awalam.
All right. In the English, I will lift up my eyes unto the hills.
I will lift up my eyes unto the hills.
From whence cometh my help?
From whence cometh my help?
My help coming from Yahweh.
My help coming from Yahweh.
Which made heaven and earth.
Which made heaven and earth.
He will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He that keepeth thee will not slumber, nor will not slumber. Let me see. He that keepeth thee will not slumber.
He that keepeth thee will not slumber.
Behold,
behold,
he that keepeth Israel shall neither slumber nor sleep.
He that keepeth Israel shall neither slumber nor sleep.
The Lord is thy keeper.
The Lord is thy keeper.
The Lord is thy shade upon thy right hand.
The Lord is thy shade upon thy right hand.
The sun shall not smite thee by day.
The sun shall not smite thee by day.
Nor the moon by night.
Nor the moon by night.
The Lord shall preserve thee from all evil.
The Lord shall preserve thee from all evil.
He shall preserve thy soul.
He shall preserve thy soul.
The Lord shall preserve thy going out.
The Lord shall preserve thy going out.
And thy coming in.
And thy coming in.
From this time forth.
From this time forth.
And even forevermore.
Even forevermore. Psalms 83. Alahayim.
Alahayim.
Al-Damayalaka.
Al-Damayalaka.
Al-Thakarash.
Al-Thakarash.
Wa al-Tashakwat.
Wa al-Tashakwat. Al.
Kayahana.
Kayahana.
Awayabyaka.
Awayabyaka.
Yahamaya 1.
Yahamaya 1.
Ra'ash.
Ra'ash.
Al-Imaka.
Al-Imaka.
Ya'ara-Yamwa.
Ya'ara-Yamwa.
Sawada.
Sawada.
Wayata.
Wayata.
Ya'itizawa.
Ya'itizawa.
Al-Tizapawanyaka.
Al-Tizapawanyaka.
Amarwa.
Amarwa.
Lakawa.
Lakawa.
Wanakakidim.
Wanakakidim.
Magalia.
Magalia.
Wala Yazakar.
Wala Yazakar.
Shem Yashrala.
Shem Yashrala.
Awada.
Awada.
Kaya.
Kaya.
Na'atazawa.
Na'atazawa.
Labawa. Labalaki. Laba.
Laba.
Yakadwa.
Yakadwa.
Al-Yaka.
Al-Yaka.
Bara'ath.
Baryath.
Baryath, Salakia. Yakarathwa.
Yakarathwa.
Ahalya.
Ahalya.
Adawam.
Adawam.
Wayashamai.
Wayashamai.
Alayam.
Alayam.
Mawa'aba.
Mawa'aba.
Wahagarium.
Wahagarium.
Gabal.
Gabal.
Wa'amawan.
Wa'amawan.
Wa'amalak.
Wa'amalak.
Palashath.
Palashath.
I'm Labanya.
I'm Yeshabia.
I'm Yeshabia.
I'm Yeshabia.
Tazawar.
Tazawar.
Gum Ashawar.
Gum Ashawar.
Nalawa.
Nalawa.
Amam.
Amam.
Hayawa.
Hayawa.
Zarawa.
Zarawai.
Labanya.
Labanya.
Lawat.
Lawat.
Salah.
Salah.
Ashalaham.
Ashalaham.
Akamadyan.
Kamadian.
Kasaya.
Kasaya.
Sa'ara.
Sa'ara.
Kayabyan.
Kayabyakin.
Banaka.
Banaka. Banaka.
Banaka. Koyashwan.
Koyashwan.
Nishamadwa.
Nashamadwa.
Ba'ayan da'ahar.
Ba'ayan da'ara.
Da'ara. Salaki. Hayawa.
Hayawa.
Daman.
Daman.
La'adama.
La'adama.
Shayatamwa.
Shayatamwa.
Shayatamwa. Nada.
Nada.
Ya.
Ya.
Mawa.
Mawa.
Ka'ara.
Ka'ara.
Wakazaba.
Wakazaaba.
Wakazaaba. Salaki. Wakazabak.
Wakazabak.
Wakatazar.
Wakatazar.
Mana'ai.
Mana'ai.
Kal nasa yakamwa.
Kal nasa yakamwa.
Kal nasa yakamwa. Ashar.
Ashar.
Amarwa.
Amarwa.
Naya Rasha.
Naya Rasha.
Lanawa.
Lanawa.
Ath. Na'awath.
Na'awath.
Alahayim.
Alahayim.
Alahaya.
Alahaya.
Shayatamwa.
Shayatamwa.
Kagalgula.
Kagalgula.
Kakwash.
Kakwash.
Lapunya.
Lapunya.
Rawaka.
Rawaka.
Ka'ash.
Ka'ash.
Taba'ira Ya'ira.
Taba'ira Ya'ira.
Wakala Haba.
Wakala Haba.
Talahat.
Talahat.
Harayim.
Hayaram.
Hayaram. Khan.
Khan.
Theradatma.
Theradatma.
Basa'irika.
Basa'irika.
Wabasa.
Wabasa.
Wapatka.
Wapatka.
Taba Halam.
Taba Halam.
Mala'ah.
Mala'ah.
Panyaham.
Panyaham.
Kualawam.
Kualawam.
Waya Bakwashwa.
Waya Bakwashwa.
Shimka.
Shimka.
Yahawa.
Yahawa.
Yabashwa.
Yabashwa.
Waya Bahala.
Waya
Bahalawa.
Waya Bahawa.
Waya Bahawa. Aya'ait.
Aya'ait.
Waya Kaparwa.
Waya Kaparwa.
Waya Abadwa.
Waya Abadwa.
Waya de Iowa.
Waya de Iowa.
Waya Bahalawa.
Kaya Ata.
Oh, Salaki. Ooh, boy, get back in. Kaya Ata.
Kaya Ata.
Shimka.
Shimka.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Labaka.
Labaka.
Aliyan.
Let me see. Al Yawam.
Al Yawan. Salaki. Al Yawan. Al Kal Harataza.
Al Kahat Arataza. All right, in the English. Keep not thou silence.
Keep not thou silence.
O Yahweh.
O Yahweh.
Hold not thy peace.
Hold not thy peace.
And be not still.
And be not still.
O Yahweh.
O Yahweh.
For lo,
lo,
thy enemies make a tumult.
Thy enemies make a tumult.
And they that hate thee,
And they that hate thee
have lifted up the head.
have lifted up the head.
They have taken crafty counsel against thy people.
They have taken crafty counsel against thy people.
And consulted against thy hidden ones.
And consulted against thy hidden ones.
They have said, Come,
Come,
let us cut them off from being a nation.
let us cut them off from being a nation.
That the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance.
That the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance.
For they have consulted together with one consent.
For they have consulted together with one consent.
They are confederate against thee.
They are confederate against thee.
The tabernacles of Edom.
The tabernacles of Edom.
And the Ishmaelites.
And the Ishmaelites.
Of Moab.
Of Moab.
And the Hagarenes.
And the Hagarenes.
Gabal.
Gabal.
And Ammon.
And Ammon.
And Amalek.
And Amalek.
The Philistines with the inhabitants of Tyre.
The Philistines with the inhabitants of Tyre.
Ashur has also joined with them.
Ashur has also joined with them.
They have hope in the children of Lot.
They have hope in the children of Lot.
Salah.
Salah.
Do unto them as unto the Midianites.
Do unto them as unto the Midianites.
As to Sisera.
As to Sisera.
As to Jabin.
As to Jabin.
At the brook of Kison.
At the brook of Kison.
Which perish at Endor.
Which perish at Endor.
They became as dung for the earth.
They became as dung for the earth.
Make their nobles like Oreb.
Make their nobles like Oreb.
And like Zaed.
And like Zaed.
Yea.
Yea.
All the princes as Zabah.
All the princes as Sabbath.
And as Zalmunna.
And as Zalmunna.
Who said. Let us take to ourselves the houses of Yahweh in possession.
Let us take to ourselves the houses of Yahweh into possession.
Oh my power.
Oh my power.
Make them like a wheel.
Make them like a wheel.
As a stubble before the wind.
As the stubble before the wind.
As the fire burneth the wood.
As the fire burneth the wood.
As the flame set the mountains on fire.
As the flame set the mountains on fire.
So persecute them with thy tempest.
So persecute them with thy tempest.
And make them afraid with thy storm.
And make them afraid with thy storm.
Fill their faces with shame.
Fill their faces with shame.
That they may seek thy name.
That they may seek thy name.
O Yahweh.
O Yahweh.
Let them be confounded and troubled forever.
Let them be confounded and troubled forever.
Let me see. Let them be put to shame.
Let them be put to shame
and perish.
And perish.
That men may know that thou.
That men may know that thou.
Whose name alone is Yahweh.
Whose name alone is Yahweh.
Art the most high over all the earth.
Art the most high over all the earth.
Sar, which means turn.
Sar. Hold on. Yeah. We'll give one courtesy salute to the teacher, men of Israel. Amajim, Shabbat, Amajim, Barak, Yahweh Hashem Yahushua Barakatah.
Yahweh Hashem Yahushua Barakatah. Yazamata.
We'll give one courtesy salute to the sisters online. Men of Israel. Amajim Shabbat. Amajim Barak.
Yahweh Shemar Alatham Ba'Hashem Yahushua.
Yazmatah. Class dismissed.
Right on. Getting better with them, shit.
That's what's up. So you gonna make up with these brothers? You want to do the